every time I'm about to do an intro or something, there has to be either a helicopter flying over or this man over here is chopping down trees, but it is what it is. It is an absolutely gorgeous day for it. We've had terrible weather. Wondering where the videos have been for the past 3 weeks. Weather. It's been absolutely shocking. 1 minute it's pouring down rain, next minute it's super windy and cold, so that's the main reason why I haven't been able to get out and film. Now I actually have tried filming probably 4 to 5 videos in the past 2 to 3 weeks. I've tried filming a catch and cook, I've tried filming a kayak video, a land-based video, a beach video. All has just failed because, I don't know, I think it's just this cold front that's coming through where we are really starting to get into the thick of things and slowly coming into winter, so probably it's got the fish a little bit all over the place. But we are out here today and we're going to be making this session as simple as possible. I've brought 2 rods along with me and they're both really light gear, so basically we're just going to be targeting your bread and butter species. A couple of brim, a couple of flathead is the hope. Now with my videos I usually have a little bit of a plan, like a bit of a plan, a bit of a goal that goes into the video, but today I think we're just going to roll with it. It's an absolutely gorgeous day, as you can see. Gorgeous morning. A couple of fish jumping around. I think we've got an incoming tide with a rising barometer, which is always great. But yeah, there's no goal. No goal. We're just going to be flicking some lures around and hoping for the best. I do actually have a new rod with me that I just purchased the other day. It's the Millerods Brawler. Beautiful little rod. I think it's only like 6'8" or something. 6'7". So I just put my Certate on there, so that'll be a nice little combo. Got a little plastic on that one, and on my other combo got a little new Daiwa Double Clutch 48. So without further ado, you've probably all seen this spot in the videos in the past, but I really enjoy coming here because I at least get onto 1 brim, and that's the hope for today. I want to try and get onto 1 decent brim. Cheers for all sticking around. I know it's been 3 weeks, but getting back into the swing of things. Winter's coming. Very keen for big topwater tailor and a lot of beach fishing to come, so get keen for that. And that's all that needs to be said. Let's go. Let's get into some filming. Oh, the decisions. I might start with the little double clutch. I will bring my net with me. Just go to the edge of this rock. Yet to catch a decent fish on this double clutch. Catching plenty of decent flatties. But we really want a Brimbo Jones, eh? Plenty of oyster encrusted areas along here. Chuck me sunnies on. Wow. I need to get a polarized lens for this GoPro because, man, I can see so much with sunnies on. Here's the combo we got going. Millerods Grubfreak LT. It's a 1 to 3 kilo rod, 7'3". 2,500 Daiwa Luvias. That is got an 8-pound braid on there and I'm running 4-pound leader. Very light. Go light to get the bite, they say. And a little Ghost AU, I'm pretty sure this colour is. Double clutch. Let's give it a go. There's one. Oh, I dropped him. That would have been a little flat, so. Bro, I wish this man would stop with his damn lawn. There we go. Flatty on the 4-pound. Yes. Come on, we've got to land you. Oh. Mate. Can I land a fish? I had the roughest couple weeks. Dropping fish, not getting bites. Finally get a bite. Just pull the hooks. Probably a little bit too light. Don't need to go Hollywood drag on him. This is like perfect flathead territory though. Like really patchy bottom. You got rocks here, seaweed there, and plenty of sand. Oh, the serenity. How peaceful is that when he stops? Oh my, that's really nice. There's not a single other noise. Try and go really quietly along here. Bit of a breeze coming up actually. It's like middle of the water though. Don't know why it's not really hitting the edge. There's a couple brim right on the edge. Don't want to spook them, so I'll cast from a distance. There we go. There's a fish. Oh, that was a brim. Oh, he's still on it. Yep, grabbed it. Oh, dude. Oh, stacks of them. Oh, they're looking for it. Wow, there's so many. Oh, hit it again. There's an incredible amount of brim right there. Like, probably 15 or so. Eat it, buddy. Oh, he grabbed it. Look at him. Oh, there's so little, they can't get a hold of it. Oh, look at them. Go it, boys. Nah, they've figured the code out now. They know. It's good to see them up feeding though. There'll be one out there. Yep, there we go. Good fish. I think that's a trevally. Come on, we're gonna land this first fish in the morning on the double clutch. Oh, he's a good one. I'm not actually sure what that is. Here's a brim. Oh, it's a good brim. I mean, I would grab my net that's right there, but might as well just walk it in without slipping over. Got me a brims. Oh, on by the back treble. Get up. Yes, look at that. You ripper. Wow, he's a stub. It's only a small fish. Oh, probably, when I say small, probably just on 30, 31. There we go. That's a brim. So I can catch these fish. They're just pretty hard to find. No, we found a little patch of them. There was quite a lot of them off that rock edge. And I had a little bit of a cast further out wide. And within a couple twitches, this guy just smacked it. So definitely seems to be a lot about. Put him out of the water for a bit, so catch and release. Come here, brims. Camera focus, camera focus. Or don't. That's the best part about lure fishing right there. Watching them swim off. When fishing rocks like this, you gotta just keep checking that leader every now and again. I am purposely banging it into the rocks. Looks like a little fish trying to hide from the brim, and that's when they come and grab it. So I get even the tiniest little nick in that line, I'll have to cut and rechange it, otherwise, well, it's pretty obvious. Have the risk of getting snapped off if I hook a decent fish. Right, I'm gonna see if I can demonstrate why it's good to take two setups with you. We just worked that bar pretty well. So I'm gonna put this away, see if we can christen the new combo, and if that little change up of lure can produce a bite, because we fished that real well. So we'll pick up this one. Now on this combo, got the Millerods Brawler, 6'7", 2 to 5 kilo. Now this is a structure orientated rod, so it's meant for in the kayak, in the boat, banging hard up against structure, like bridges, fallen timber, pylons, but I'm going to use this just to try and christen it today. Not in the kayak, not in the boat, pretty obvious. But yeah, just want to christen the new combo. So 2,500 Certate with that. Got a 10-pound multicolour Siglon, because I've just put bloody sand on the reel. That's not good. So 10-pound multicolour Siglon with an 8-pound leader. 2.5-inch little plastic Zman with a 1/16 jig head. Boy, these Z-Man swim good. Oh, just looks great in the water. Tail flapping away. What am I doing wrong? Tell me what I'm doing wrong. That's like the second time. Oh, I wish you could see that. There's tailor bust-ups everywhere over there. Wow. That is incredible. wonder if I can zoom in on the camera. Never seen anything like that in the lake. Look at that over there. Big bust ups. Even a bird trying to get in on the action. That's incredible. Oh, good brim. Right there. Just watched him eat it. Thought it was a big flatty actually following it. Oh, that's a good brim. Look at that thing. It's gonna go again. There we go, that's that little lure change up. Little lure change up, different colour, presentation. And he couldn't resist. Beautiful brim. Wow, they're so fat across the top. I don't know if that's me just tripping out because I haven't caught a brim in so long. Ow! Well, that's just genuinely, these brim are just getting nice and fat, ready for winter. And we'll give it a quick measure. Why not? Why not? So, from the front there, it's gone probably 34. Right on 34. Much better fish. On the Slim Swim. Look at that. Pop that out. Big gnashes on it. Use them for crushing little bait fish and oysters. Let's put it straight back. No close-up needed. Thanks for playing, mate. It's a bit lost. Oh yeah, look at the little crabby. Look at that IRL cranker crab. Makes no sense. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is the spot. Oh, yep. Little micro something. Really little. Is it a flatty? You are kidding me. We've just pulled a micro whiting on a double clutch. That's a first. I've only ever caught whiting on surface lures, so that's very interesting. Well, it's definitely not the most unusual fish I've captured on a lure, but it's definitely up there. Nice little whiting. Pretty colours on these little guys. I ripped his lip trying to get the lure out. Really wanted it. Come on, little ting. Oh, he's very drowsy. It's going. There we go. Cool. Bit of an unexpected one, but won't be complaining. I'm going to chuck the brawler because there is some brim in there and they wouldn't take the double clutch. That's why it's always nice to have two setups on hand. Just change and alternate between lures to see what's working, see what the fish are after. There was a big one lurking around before, but I spooked it when I went in the water. I can see them feeding right there. Have a chuck where I got that white hang. I'm going to do real quick is just rub a bit of scent on the lure. Seems to be working fine without scent, but just give those fish a little bit of extra encouragement. What I've found with this stuff is that it either works to your advantage or works as a disadvantage. Like some days I've been fishing the same lure as mates, I've used scent and they haven't, and they've done better than me and got more bites and stuff. So Sometimes it gives you an advantage, and sometimes it just, yeah, makes the fish turn their nose away when they get close up. All depends on what food they think it is, and get a whiff of the scent that probably has nothing to do with what they're after. And they're like, yep, hell no, not going that. I'll give it a try. Give it a try. That sun's starting to come out, which is nice. If you want to know how I'm using this lure as well, I mean, you're watching me the whole time, but for the people that like to know in detail, I remember when I was first starting fishing and absolutely loved when people went into detail on how they worked that lure. And then I would go out to my local fishing spot and just put their techniques to the test. And that's how I've learned a lot of my techniques, by watching others. But all I'm doing is giving it a nice cast out as far as you can. Let that lure hit the bottom. Watching that belly of line, you'll be able to tell when it hits the bottom because it'll go slack on the water, just like so. Oh no, it hasn't hit the bottom. Now it has. So all the line goes slack on the water. And then all I'm doing is a simple couple of hops. So I have a 1/16 jig head. If I had a 1/12, I'd probably go hop, hop and let it sit again. Because I have a 1/16, it's that slight bit lighter. I'm going to add a couple more hops in. So probably around about 4 or 5. One thing that I've found really effective with brim is after doing your hops, do a little wind. So that little hop will grab their attention, and then as you're winding that lure away from their face, that's when they'll most often grab it. Just like that one before that did a little hop, wound it all the way to the edge of the rocks, and he just grabbed it right on the edge. There's so many different techniques you can use when fishing lures, and I think that's the beauty of it, you know, coming up with your own technique that works for you, taking little bits of advice and experience from others and putting it into your own. It's all a nice learning curve. There's one. Oh, snip me. Wow, what was that? Oh, it's done that friggin' thing. I don't know what it is with me lately and tying my FG knots, but they are real dodgy. I keep snipping off at the last half hitch. Always the last half hitch. I don't know why that keeps happening. Try more tension, try less tension.
Who actually cast their knots through guides on a continual basis, right? That the biggest impact is happening right there at that top coil. So that's going to increase the odds that the actual knot will fail. And if you are going to be casting through the guides, is just know that this top coil, that's priority number 1. So again, it would just be...
Okay, I'll give that a try. I am casting through guides, so he does have a point about that. Just pulls up a YouTube video to find out what I'm doing wrong. Oh. Let's see what we got. It's not an 8 pound, so let's go back with it. I guess that's the pretty cool thing about fishing, is you're always learning. Like, I don't know a single person who knows it all. Like, each time you go out fishing and each time you use lures or bait, you're learning new experiences. I think that's why we keep coming back so often as fishermen. It's the trying to figure things out that makes it enjoyable. That's so much better. Can't stick hooks. Just can't stick hooks. There's one. There we go, that's a brim. Finally stuck the hooks in one. Yeah, beautiful. Nice little guy. Wow, you've got really small eyes compared to those other fish. I don't know if that's me just looking at the weird. But... little motor oil, Slim Swim. Corner of the mouth. Look at that thing. See, dude. There we go. Flatty. Come here, little flatty. Oh, micro. Proper little micro one. Oh, quick release. Very, very quick release. How did I get snagged? There we go. I mean, it's a snaggy area, but I think I've only ever got... You're kidding. Best technique for getting off lures. Doesn't always work. Your best chance. There we go, got it again. It's like a little guitar. Oh, you! Cop that fresh Josh D merch right here. What actually is that? It's like a hat with no top. Sun hat or something. I don't know, it looks like some lady's hat. Put it in the bush here. Hopefully the owner sees that. She's not going to see that, Josh. What am I... It's in the bush in the middle of nowhere. I'll put it up here. There we go. That's a better spot for it. As much as I want to take that home and put it in the bin, someone actually might be able to find that. Are you out on there? Oh, sweet, legend. Thank you. Okay, you're allowed on here. Oh. Oh, how's the weed beds, man? Super green water. Put that down. What I'm gonna do is fish the pontoon, so I'll chuck alongside it like this. Well, if that ain't the scariest thing I've ever laid eyes on. What in the hell kind of owl is that? Enough to give me a nightmare. Oh, tailors. Look at this. Tailors galore. Ready? Yep. Seen these guys busting up for so long. About time we got one. A little chopper. But no, it's fair to say we've christened the new combo. This will be number 3 or 4 fish on it. Very cool stuff. Heaps of scales on them guys. Oh, it's too easy with Taylor. Woo! He's gonna snip me. Ready? Oh. Nope, we got him in. Little chopper. Don't want to put your finger in there. Absolutely wrecked his eye. Look in the eyeball. See you, mate. Oh, made a little move away from those choppy boys. Like Taylor are really fun to catch, but when they're that size, they're just a bloody pest. Tiny little pissy things that don't put up any fight and snip your lures left, right and centre. So, made a move to probably the last spot. Oh, what am I doing? Brim right on the edge. Well, I completely forgot what I was saying now. Distracted by those brims. And they're not even going to eat. That's so frustrating. Should have been watching where I was going. They were feeding on some oysters right on the edge of the drop off. Big group of them. Probably the biggest one was 35 odd though. Might be getting to that time of day for a bit of a lure change up on this setup. Don't really seem to be interested in it and getting most of my bites on the Slim Swim. I think if I have like a deep diving hard body I can chuck on. Whoa. Bloody. Decent flatty. Right on the edge. No, he's not that big, but I've got to play light. Back treble. Come into this little pool, mate. I'm going to have a word with you. That is flathead number, I think 2 of the day. Flatty number 2. We've dropped a couple small ones. But yeah, he's very nice. Not a giant one, pretty small. But no, it's always cool coming across these guys. Most beautiful colours. And for some reason, this one is super fired up. Every one of those fins is up in the air. And he's in full defence mode. Flathead and 4 pound. Don't usually go hand in hand, but we managed to get it in. Very stoked with that. Very stoked with actually the turnout of this session. And I'll be able to get a close up on that hook, but that thing is completely bent. Super bent. I don't even know how this little flatty managed that, but oh well, we've had him out of the water for a bit. Just like always, if you're going to catch and release fish, make sure to get them back in the water as soon as you can. Let's go, mate. How's the colours on this fish? Alright, water release time. Let's go with this one. Seen a lot of the Daiwa blokes having good success with this, and a lot of them saying it was their favourite, so there's that lure. Double clutch 48 in the colour chrome belly, so really nice natural baitfish colour. Dark strip of brown over the top, pretty clear on the sides, and a really nice bit of chrome, like alfoil kind of looking stuff on both sides, which looks really natural, just like a little white bait. It's a flatty. Pretty sure. Nah, that's a brim, I think. Oh, it's a flatty. He's not a big fish. Makes it sound like a big fish, it's not. I'm just on friggin' 4 pound. Second cast with this lure. Oh, I've hooked him on the side, that's why. Okay, tighten that a little bit. Side hooked him. It's always good to just be a bit reassuring as... There we go. Yeah, it's always good to just have that little extra reassurance and back your drag off, just in case they've got it all the way down, until you can actually see that lure and see where it is. Nice little one. They almost be legal. Hey? Nice little flatty. You didn't mind a little bite of that chrome belly. A fresh new colour. Get out of the net, Junior. Just made him do a backy. Come on. There you go, mate. Oh, so much brim on that flat. There we go. Is that another flatty? Wow, they love this lure. Tom Slater, you have created a flatty slayer. I'll tell you that much. Oh, the amount of I've caught like 3 or 4 60+ centimetre flatties on this new double clutch. It's not a big one, but the flatties love them. It's that perfect baitfish size. If I'm not targeting these guys, they won't mind taking it. Oh, there's much better. In the net. Another flat fella hits the deck. No crazy size to these fish so far. That is a nice one. Probably guess 42, 43. Oh, shouldn't have done that. He's very fired up. Quick release. Oh. So beautiful watching them swim off. Alright, last swap over and I'm done for the day. If we don't get anything in the next couple casts, it's all sweet, and head off home. Getting into the arvo now. Still some brooms kicking. Yeah, it's definitely home time. I just checked my phone. I got out here around about 9 o'clock and it's 3:45 going on 4 o'clock, so definitely home time. Beautiful arvo for it though. Look at that. I'll gladly finish on that note.